Ahoy, this is Zdenka. In this video, I'm going to show you my whole creative process when it comes to finding and using music in my videos, as it is one of the most important elements. It sets the tone of the videos. This video is brought to you by Epidemic Sound. What is Epidemic Sound? It is the best sound tracking platform for every creator. I've been using their catalog exclusively for 7 years now. What I love about them is that they use real artists, a mix of established artists and emerging talent. They have music and sound effects all restriction-free, which means you don't have to worry about copyright claims. Their music is heard over 2.5 billion times a day worldwide. I'm now going to show you my process from start to finish. The first thing you need to do is open up an account and list all your social media accounts. Now, I have a link below the video in a video description that will give you 30 days free trial to Epidemic Sound. To list social media accounts, hit the menu at the top right corner, go to Account and select Save List. Here is where you list all your social media accounts, such as YouTube, TikTok, podcasts, Facebook, Twitch, your website, and Instagram. I have also a Pro account, so I can save list videos for other parties. Let's go back to homepage so I can show you how to find the right music. As I have been on Epidemic Sound for some time and I've done many searches, the system already recommends me music for my channel, music that I like. Sometimes I check the offer, but most of the time I go straight to music page. At the top of the page are latest tracks and popular tracks. Sometimes when I have time, I do check the latest tracks if there is something exceptional that is fresh as it is new. Most of the time, however, I need something fast. For that reason, I scroll down to Moods section. That is a very important section for me. All my videos have music all the time. Many years ago, I used to work as a radio announcer in Europe, and I am simply used to having a soft music in the background. It sets the tone. I really like it. At the beginning of the video, I'm aiming for happy beats, perhaps dance beats. Then I often change it to slower paced music, hip hop, just easy listening. I don't want the music to overpower my words, especially if it is tutorial. I don't want the audience to get distracted, so they lose track of what I'm saying. For the sequences where I don't speak, when I'm just showing some kind of a scenery or product, I use something punchy again. My main goal is to keep the videos entertaining and keep it at the pace so the audience is not gonna fall asleep. So let's select the typical music I would use at the beginning of the video, and that is happy. By the way, if you need to see more moods, you can hit this icon on the right and it will take you there. Let's hit happy. The happy section covers all genres of music, from rock to dance to classical, so we need to specify in more detail what we are looking for. Let's hit genres and let's choose, for example, soft house music. I always change the newest option to popular, and here are some choices. If you see this blue tiny arrow pointing down, that means that I actually downloaded the music in the past. Plus sign means that it has been added to my playlist. Another great feature is that besides downloading the whole song, you can download only certain stems. For example, here I'll mute instruments, so if I only need the beats, I can just grab that. Here is how it sounds when I unmute instruments. On the right side is where you can like the music. You can add it to your playlist. I have several playlists created. My favorites. My son has his music for his channel here as well. Powerful for vlog and 2025 project. You can also copy a link of the song. Another super important tool is here. Find similar. I use this a lot. If I like certain music, I just hit the find similar and it is literally going to offer another similar music to that song. I think I use this feature the most out of all. Let's go back to homepage once again. If I am in a very big rush and I need suitable music ASAP, I hit saved page and open one of my libraries where I saved music, such as background music. Here, I just pick song I like and hit find similar. Or I go to download page, where is all the music I downloaded in the past. Here are some songs you heard in my recent videos. I always pay attention to genres of the song it is listed under, so when I search for fresh stuff, it's easier. I simply know that most of my songs I choose are listed under soft house, relaxing, mysterious, so that is the combination I can use. The history goes very far. This is past month. If I hit more, it will take me to past year. Let's talk about sound effects when I am using sound effects. In my tutorials, for example, if I'm showing something the wrong way, I use the red X and buzzer sound. If I show the correct style, I just use green check mark and desk bell sound. If I am showing some cinematic sequence like in nature, I use water or birds chirping. Anything to make it sound very realistic. Let me show you the sound effects page. As you can see, everything is organized into small categories. If you need whoosh sound, you just go to that category and play any of those sounds to see if they work for you. Water category is another big one for me. I go here quite a bit. We are surrounded by Ontario lakes. I film there often, so I need that sound quite a lot. If you scroll down, you will see all sound categories listed, and there are many. You can find everything you need. You can also type exactly what you're looking for in the search bar at the top. There is a new feature that I have yet to explore, but I'm going to mention it because it can be very useful, especially in my case. And that is voices. You can use human voices for voiceovers, and you can shape the voiceovers with your own voice. As it states here, record your own reading to help control voiceover tone and delivery. What I'm interested in, however, is use your own voice, creating a digital replica of your voice. Why? This studio is actually located in a basement. It's a mix of studio, gym, entertainment area. I don't have this set up all the time. I only set it up when I have to record. By setting up means that I have to pull out sound blankets. It's quite time consuming. There is a terrible echo here all the time. Sometimes when I am editing videos, I notice later on that I made a mistake or I said something wrong or just simply missed a word or said the wrong information. And then I have to set up the sound blankets again and literally re-record those words or that sentence. I'm very particular about the sound and I simply refuse to record that in another room because it sounds different. So in this case, this would be very helpful for me. I would not have to set up those sound blankets just for those tiny minor corrections. I will test it out and see how it's gonna work. If you edit in Adobe Premiere Pro or DaVinci Resolve, you can download an extension, so you don't have to go to their website to choose the music. You can do it all in the video editing software. I edit in Premiere Pro, so I just hit extensions and there it is. This is what it looks like. The interface is pretty much the same as on their website. There you have it. Once again, link to Epidemic Sound can be found below the video in a video description, which will give you 30 days free trial. Give it a thumbs up if you found this video informative and don't forget to subscribe for more. Meanwhile, I'll see you in one of those videos next. Ciao. Ahoj.